to hop online real quick and see if you were needing some intuitive help for this week. Maybe you have a lot going on this week, and sometimes it's just fun or helpful to get a little bit of insight. So, the way this works is I'd like you to look at these three cards and just using your intuition or using your inner knowing, pick one of these, and this would be number 1, number 2, and number 3. And if you need some help picking the one that feels right for you, you can also pick based on which of these stones you like the best. So take just a minute or so, take a deep breath and pick one, and then I will go through each and you can wait to hear yours. All right, when I'm done, I'll put timestamps in the description box below. So let's get started. Okay, so if you picked card number 1, this is called appetite, and you have appreciate yourself in reverse. So what this tells me is that this week, what will help you the most is to take some time to figure out how you can bring your own happiness into your life. And maybe that's been difficult lately. Maybe you've been struggling for about 2 months to walk away from something. Maybe you just ended a relationship. And it's possible that you have been listening to a lot of sad music or just listening to a lot of music in order to cope with that. So, this would indicate that if you were waiting on someone else for something, maybe you're waiting on someone to get back in that relationship, or you're waiting for someone to help you be happy, this is just a sign that it really is time to give yourself permission to find happiness little by little. This says appreciate yourself. Long lasting fulfillment comes from the ability to create your own internal peace and happiness. Feeling sad, lonely, or even insecure is all part of a soul's growth. Appreciate who you are and the unique qualities that you offer to the world. For this week coming up, this is something that will likely lead into February. And so if you've been thinking about getting out of the cold, getting out of town and going to someplace warmer or going to the beach, this is a wonderful time to do that. You might also know that you have a lot of supportive people around you. They might not be able to communicate very well, but you do have a lot of support. And also at this time, you should know that you might not be able to see how good things will be just because you're going through a lot. And just because you feel lonely or insecure does not mean that it will last forever. And it certainly doesn't mean that if you're insecure that you are lacking something. We all go through those periods, especially if it's been a difficult time with a family member or in a relationship. It can wear away at us, but know that this week coming up, you're going to sort all this out, it seems like. And you have a choice to wait for someone else to give you happiness or to slowly take time to find your own. So, I hope that helps. Okay. If you chose number 2, this is called green fuchsite. Let's see. Ooh-wee. All right. Things are getting interesting. So this says be careful in reverse. Okay. So again, take this with a grain of salt. If this fits, then tuck it away. If it doesn't, then let it go. But let me read this. It says be careful. Be aware of unnaturally kind gestures, sweet intents, and flattering words. Your scenario may not be as transparent as you think. Avoid unpleasant energies if possible, especially those who are seemingly threatened or bothered by you. And this was in reverse, which means that you are totally fine, that this may be the case, but you are already being cautious. You're already seeing right through them. It's like sunshine, you can play mind games all you want, but I see right through you. So this could be someone that you work with. It's often a female person. And this is someone who may have turned their back on something they promised you. This could also be someone that smokes a lot. Okay. And this could be someone that, like it says, has been saying very nice things to you, but you should know that deep down, you know your worth. And so you don't have to buy into all the nice things they may say, especially if it feels ingenuine. Ungenuine? Ingenuine. Lastly, you should know that you are already doing this, like I said, and this might be a case of someone who is feeling upset because they know that they did not follow through on a promise. And you know what? It's possible they never intended to in the first place, but they may be a little upset with you because you figure that out and you're okay, right? If this person promised you money, maybe they promised to be a mentor to you. I'm also feeling like maybe even this is a sort of mother-in-law figure where she was very, very supportive of you and your partner dating or getting married, but it was all fake. And she actually expected you two to break up, but you didn't. And so she was planning on just being nice, expecting it to fail, and it didn't. So this is all this person's problem. This is not your problem. And like I said, you are strong enough, you know yourself well enough. This will just pass right by. This could be something that you run into this week. And just to remember, you don't have to give energy to people that hurt you. Okay, you have other things to do. All right, so that's for number 2. Okay, and lastly, if you picked this pyrite, then you have, this is always a very good card, despite its title. It says, change your lifestyle. So this is really good, actually. What this is saying is, nurture your body through communion with nature and strengthen your spirit with laughter. Engage in mindful exercises like Tai Chi, Qigong. Address discomfort before it's too late. Modify your diet. Listen, if you don't know what Qigong is, you definitely should look into that. I don't know if that shows up. It's Qigong. I've been doing it for years, and it's sort of like Tai Chi, sort of like yoga, but not. And it's really an amazing way and has profound healing if you do it regularly. So anyways, this week, around Wednesday, you might find that you have a new opportunity. And it's something, it could be possibly a new job. It's likely to be someone that you're attracted to. And this is going to bring this inspiration in you to maybe to work out a little bit or to eat healthier, to get more sleep, because you want this. You really want to be healthy and feel good as you get to know this new person or even this new job. It's possible that you're even going to be getting a lot of attention, possibly running meetings on Zoom or something more fun. And so if you've been considering looking into a healthier plan for food or getting a haircut or something like that, this is absolutely the time to do that. Not so much for them, but for you. And this could be someone that you see as very exotic. This is something that feels very exciting and brand new. And this is something where if you've had sort of rigid boundaries where, you're very cautious of who you give your time to, your money to, like, okay, that seems like a scam, I'm going to ignore that, or that job sounds too good to be true, or this person I'm sure is not um, not genuine. This is a time where you will know you're opening up your boundaries and you're saying, wow, I'm going to take a chance. And it seems like a positive one. This also could be something that you have heard about in the past 3 weeks. So maybe this is something like a class or a new job where you read something about it. This could be even someone that you read about and then you meet them. But overall, this is just a nudge to take really good care of yourself. And just to know that no matter what you do, you're already, like they say, you is kind, you is smart, and you is important. All right. Is that it? Yeah, I think so. All right. Well, I'm wishing all of you a great week, and I hope to see some of you in groups. So take care. Bye.